Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
Excellent. My name's Daniel. Patty, right?
Nice to meet you. Yes, I'm
Nice to
Patty.
meet you, Patty. How's your day going?
It's going well. Thanks. It's a little cold today.
It is a little cold. Well, it's great that you made it in the rain out here. So what brings you in today, Patty?
Well, I noticed some flyers posted for nutritional counseling, and I wanted to get a little information on how I can improve my diet and change it for the better.
Oh, great. Where did you find these flyers?
They were posted around school on campus.
Oh, good. I'm glad that we're getting the name out there that way. So what are some of your nutrition concerns?
Well, I live a pretty stressful life. I work and go to school pretty much full time. So I don't have that much time to cook or prepare foods that are healthy. So when I get the opportunity to eat, I binge eat and I don't eat very healthy, I don't think. And I feel very sluggish and I don't have energy.
Okay. How many days do you come to school here?
4 days.
4 days a week. And how many days are you working?
Anywhere from 5 to 6 days.
Wow. So you definitely have a lot of days where you're busy all day. I'm sure you're going to school in the morning and working at night or something. Wow, busy girl.
Full day, yeah.
That's great. I look up to that. It's really hard juggling school and work.
Thank you.
And now you're here to see how you can fix some of your nutrition and diet. So, have you ever taken any nutrition classes?
No, not here on campus, but I like to read on it online from time to time whenever.
Okay, that's good. You read like blogs or
Blogs, yeah.
oh, nice.
Or articles.
Any blogs that are your favorite?
There's one called Mind Body Green, and it just talks about all types of subjects ranging from nutrition to wellness and meditation and stuff like that.
Great.
It's really interesting, but I don't really have time to put it in practice.
Okay. Yeah, well, you have a busy schedule with work and school. So I noticed here you listed wanting to lose some weight as well as general nutrition knowledge. It says your current weight here is listed at 130. Okay. And ideally, how much weight would you like to lose?
Maybe 10 pounds. My goal weight's about 120.
Okay. And have you ever weighed in at 120 in your past?
Yeah, in my high school days, I always ranged or averaged at 120, and then when I lost weight, I was actually lower than 120, but now I'm back at 130, probably because of my stressful lifestyle, my lack of attention to my well-being.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how does it make you feel to be at 130 right now, and with your goal of wanting to be 120? How do you feel personally about your body and just your overall health?
I feel pretty bad about it. I tend to have poor body image, and I know my habits are not conducive to improving my weight loss goals, or feeling sluggish and tired all the time. I should be eating healthier and cleaner, so
Okay.
I don't feel that great right now.
All right. And you're about 24 right now. You said your last 120 when you were in high school. So it's been a few years. Has your weight fluctuated a lot since then, or has it been steady 130?
It's been a pretty steady 130. Sometimes I'll go higher, and other times I'll go a little lower, but it's average 130. I don't gain too much weight, thank God.
Okay. And when you used to be around 120 in high school, What was different? Were you a lot more physically active, or was your diet better? Or was it just that's naturally how much you weighed without trying? Like, what has changed?
I think, yeah, my life was so much easier then, and I don't think I stressed, like, I didn't stress eat, yeah, and I didn't binge.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't, like, now I'm always, thinking about, um, it's just a bad relationship with food, Before I never had those feelings. So I think it's the stress and, like, um, yeah, pretty much just the lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. The stress can have that effect on certain people, where
Oh
they'll
yeah, and
eat more, or they'll
less
eat less.
physical activity too.
Okay. So, how many times a week are you, or do you work out? I think you noted here that you do some cardio.
Yeah, I
How
try.
often?
Maybe like once, twice a week if I'm lucky.
And for how long?
Like 30 minutes.
Okay. All right. Perfect. And any medical history, nutrition related medical history, or?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Perfect. So, typically, how much sleep do you get in a night?
Um, I sleep really late sometimes, so like maybe 5 hours.
hmm That's normal, or is that a good night's rest?
It's pretty normal. Like I'll try to get at least 5 hours of sleep.
Okay. And you still wake up feeling pretty tired and sluggish.
I rarely wake up feeling energized or like ready, to take on the day. I'm
Okay.
always tired.
Alright. That's understandable for a college student. So, now let's just go and I'd like to go over a 24-hour recall of what you normally eat in a day so that we can go through that and look at some areas where we can make some alterations and maybe improve some of your diets so that you will have more energy and so that you won't be feeling sluggish.
That's great. Thank you.
So let's just start off with a normal day from when you wake up to when you go to bed, like what your meal pattern is like and how often you eat. So if you can remember like yesterday and if that was like an ideal day of like what you eat, let's go from like morning to night, including like beverages.
Okay. I don't really eat breakfast. I think that may be a concern of mine too.
Okay.
So I maybe had a glass of water.
If you can give me times throughout the day also, like to your best knowledge.
Okay. Around like 9 a.m. I had a glass of water. I didn't eat until like maybe 2 p.m., which was after my class. And I had, what was it? I had like a cheeseburger at the pub.
Okay.
And fries, sweet potato fries.
Okay.
At 2 o'clock, yeah. And then I went home and I had some chips.
Okay.
Oh, that was around like 3:30. And then I also got a smoothie. I forget the time, like around 4 p.m. Sorry, I'm trying to remember.
That's
I have
okay.
such bad
Take your
memory.
time.
Oh yes, and then I had dinner. I had butternut squash soup.
Around what time?
It was around. I went to class at 6, so it was probably around like 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, it was soup, and I had some garlic bread.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to class, and I had some cookies after class.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was. I mean, that's not like representative of a typical day, but like pretty much I'll just randomly eat like whatever I feel like or
Okay.
whenever I can.
So what's different from a typical day and this day?
Because my schedule is always so like different. It's like whenever I have time in between classes or if I have work, I like don't really eat,
Okay.
you know. And just my food choices. By the time I'm like, hungry, I just eat whatever I want.
Right. Okay. So I'm just going to go over this with you again here in a little more detail this time.
Mm-hmm.
When you said you had cookies, around what time was that?
Oh, that was when I got out at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
I had 3 cookies.
Okay, let me get a pen that's working a little better. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay, so you had a glass of water in the morning around 9 a.m. Do you typically drink water throughout, like, do you drink more water
I don't
throughout
drink
the day?
enough water.
Okay, so like yesterday, for example, you had that glass of water. Was it a full glass of water?
Like a 8-ounce cup.
Okay, like 8 fluid ounces.
Mm-hmm.
And then, did you drink anything else? I know you had that smoothie at 4 o'clock, but any other beverages, soft beverages, water?
No, I don't drink enough water.
Okay. At 5 p.m. when you had the butternut squash and garlic, did you have anything to drink?
Oh yes, I did have some water there actually.
Okay. About the same amount or less, more?
Maybe like 2 glasses of 8 ounces.
Okay. Perfect. So 9 a.m. I know you don't typically like having breakfast, but what is that normally around the time you wake up, or?
It depends on my school or work schedule, but I usually wake up around 9. If I have earlier class, then I'll wake up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of like rushing out the door, so I don't have time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so 9 a.m. you had a glass of water, and then at 2 o'clock you said you had a cheeseburger with sweet potato fries. Cheeseburger, sweet potato fries, anything to drink?
No, I don't think I got a drink there.
Okay. Did you use any condiments on your burger? Ranch, ketchup?
I had mayo and ketchup, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I used a sauce for the sweet potato fries too. I think it was like a chipotle ranch sauce.
Okay. And any cheese on the cheeseburger? Yeah, cheese. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then again at 3:30, you said you had a bag of chips.
Mm-hmm. I had a little like mini-sized bag of chips with me, so I just munched on it.
Okay. What kind of chips were they?
Doritos.
Okay. And then about half an hour later, you had a smoothie. What kind of smoothie was it?
It was this strawberry like white chocolate blend.
Okay. Is that from on campus?
By a place by my apartment.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry white chocolate blend smoothie. Is that like dairy based or?
I'm not sure what they use. I think they have real strawberries, but like their white chocolate might be a powder. But it's really, really good.
Okay.
Like really bad for you too.
Sounds great.
It's so good.
And then an hour later, you said you had butternut squash soup with garlic bread, and then 2 glasses of 8 fluid ounces of water. And then at 8 p.m. you had cookies. How many cookies do you think you had?
It was 3 cookies, white chocolate chip.
Okay.
With macadamia.
Okay. And then that was it for the rest of the night? You didn't have anything
Oh,
else?
actually, I did have a midnight snack.
Okay. What did you have?
Oh my goodness. I had some hummus with like I guess this was a healthier midnight snack because I felt guilty, but I had it with like carrots and cucumbers and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like just a handful.
That was at 12. And then anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So it looks like you said you don't like breakfast, and I understand. I understand that. I've never really been a big breakfast person myself either. But it's actually really important to have something to eat within the first hour of waking up. You know, it gets your metabolism going, and it'll help give you some energy for the day as well. I know you mentioned feeling like sluggish and tired when you wake up, and if you're not eating anything, that can be part of the reason why.
Right.
And then there's also a big gap from when you wake up to when you have your first meal,
Right.
which is at 2 o'clock. You're having a cheeseburger with sweet potato fries. At around 2 o'clock, would you say that you're starving, or
Yeah, I was pretty hungry.
you're starving?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I always wait till I'm like pretty hungry and then I gorge.
Okay. So yeah, based on some of these patterns here, I can see why that's happening. Your body is losing fuel, so your blood has sugar, and the sugar levels are dropping, which is making you feel very sluggish and tired. And if you're not eating food, that's going to contribute to that. And then by the time 2 o'clock comes around, that's why your body's starving. It's running really low on energy, and you're going for like the first thing that you can see, or maybe making choices that aren't the healthiest for you, based on how hungry you are. So then from 2 o'clock you have the cheeseburger, and then at 3:30 you have a bag of chips, and then at 4 you're having a smoothie. So it looks like, you know, you should be eating every 3 to 4 hours. It looks like you are snacking throughout the day. Like, you're not giving yourself big gaps. The biggest gap is probably in the morning. But the small snacks that you are having throughout the day are like cookies and smoothie and chips. So they're foods that will give you some energy, like, you know, the chips and cookies. They have high sugar content, so it will give you a rush of energy, which is going to feel great when you're like stressed out and have a lot going on throughout the day. But ultimately, it's going to make you crash. Like, the sugar is going to wear off. You're going to crash. You're going to feel more tired, and there's not like a lot of nutrient content coming from these foods, so it's not really benefiting you either. So there's some things I already see here that we can kind of, you know, tweak and maybe replace some of these snacks with different healthier snacks. If that's what you want. But on a level of 1 to 10, like 1 being you're just curious, you're here, you want to know, but you're not willing to change anything, and 10 being you're very motivated, you want to do anything that you can to fix this and, you know, improve your health. And
I would say I'm like a 9,
You're a 9, okay. So you're a number 9 on the motivated scale, which is great. You know, that means that you're ready to make some changes, and I'm really excited to help you out with that. So I printed out some sheets here for you. I noticed that you said you're always on the go and you're busy and you're a college student and you don't really have time. So this here is a printout of quick meal ideas.
Oh, cool.
It actually is very helpful. There's some things on there that seem like common sense, but maybe you forget really when you're on the rush. Handy, and this will really help you out a lot.
Awesome.
This here is a balanced worksheet meal. So it shows you the snacks, the breakfast, and lunch, dinner, and snacks in between. So it's kind of like an outline that you can give yourself with times that you're going to eat and it shows you here like how you can prepare a balanced meal as well.
Right.
There should be a carb, protein, healthy fats.
Okay.
With each of the
meal.
meals. Yes, definitely. So we can go over this together right now if you'd like. I'll go ahead and show you here some areas where we can improve. So if you wanted to start in the morning, like at 9 a.m., let's say that's the time that you're going to wake up, what's something small that you can snack on to get yourself ready for the day and energized?
Maybe like a fruit, like banana or an apple.
Okay.
That's easy for me.
Yeah, definitely. Is that something that you like?
Yeah, I love both. I love fruits. I just don't eat them.
Perfect. Well, once again, if you are having that banana in the morning, you're getting some fiber from that, which is also great. And, you can drink that with water like you're doing now, which is going to be good for you. That's a great idea. Anything else other than a banana that you might have? Something light?
If I have something light, maybe like a yogurt.
That's perfect too.
If I have time, I can maybe make some eggs.
Okay. Yogurt's great because you're going to get some dairy from that. If you do have time and you do make the eggs, that's great. That's a great breakfast to have. Also, you're going to get some protein from that, from the eggs. Maybe a slice of toast or some cereal, some oats. Again, you can reference that quick meals idea there. And then, since you are motivated and you are going to make those changes and you do want to have something light when you wake up, I also recommend that you pack something small with you so you can fill that gap from 9 to 2 p.m. Where you're not really eating anything. Okay. So let's say you have a snack at 12 o'clock. What would you like to have at 12 o'clock?
I can maybe pack a sandwich with me.
Okay.
Or like a to-go salad.
Okay, those are great ideas. A salad or a sandwich.
It's not too hard to make, yeah.
And what if you don't have time for that? What about something like a little bit easier that you can just throw in a Ziploc bag or...
Oh, nuts maybe?
Okay, that's good too. Nuts, maybe carrots. Do you like carrots?
We can do carrots and hummus.
That's perfect. Okay, so if you do have that snack around 12 o'clock, by the time 2 o'clock comes around, you're not going to be starving like you were when you had that cheeseburger because you already had a light snack for breakfast when you woke up within the hour of waking up. Then at 12 o'clock midday, you had another small snack, which is also going to help your metabolism. When you're eating 3 to 4 hours a day, you're revving up your metabolism. So it's moving a lot faster and it's processing the way that it should be.
Okay.
And then when 2 o'clock does come around, you're probably going to start to feel hungry again because your metabolism is working now that you had breakfast. But you're probably not going to be starving. So at 2 o'clock, you can definitely have another a lunch, not a snack. You already had a snack, but you can have lunch. So maybe some healthy options on campus here that
like a
you
wrap.
can find. Perfect. What?
I know this place called the Beach Walk. It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beach Walk has some wraps there that you like?
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, what kind of wrap?
Like a turkey avocado wrap or...
That's great. So turkey's going to be a lean meat, which is going to give you some protein, and it's going to be lower in fat than some other meat options. So that's great. Turkey wrap around 2 o'clock, and then probably by 3:30 when you were having your other snack, you'll probably be a little full still from the turkey wrap since you have been eating every 3 to 4 hours with this new plan. So you can probably just not even think about that time anymore. But when you are feeling like another snack midday, you should probably pack a couple of snacks so that you can eat.
Just randomly graze whenever I need to.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's perfect.
And, the smoothie that you had at 4 o'clock, I don't necessarily think that you shouldn't have that smoothie. If you enjoy that, I think you should definitely get that. What I just noticed was there was a lot of patterns of, snacking on, empty carbs.
Right. I
Like
can probably
cookies
get
and smoothies.
like a healthier drink that I enjoy.
Yeah, or even this smoothie if you want. As long as you're like, having like some healthy snacks throughout the
Right.
day, like feel free to enjoy a smoothie.
Right.
And then, at 5 o'clock you were already having your dinner, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe at that time, butternut squash soup is great. The garlic bread that you're having with that is fine. I think maybe you can do some more water, like midday,
Right.
in between breakfast and 5 o'clock.
Yeah. I can drink a lot more water.
Yeah, perfect. So at 3 o'clock here, you can have some water.
Okay.
And then at 8 o'clock, you're having cookies. And then at 12 o'clock, you're having hummus with carrots. What time did you go to bed?
At 2.
At 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you up like studying or?
Yeah, I was doing some work.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm usually up late.
Okay.
Or like, yeah.
When you're studying, do you feel hungry?
When I'm stressed out, I'll just like continue to eat when I'm studying, and it's pretty bad because I'll like kind of binge eat. But
Okay.
I'll change that.
Well, what I'm noticing here is that some of that can happen because of these big gaps where you're not having food or you're not snacking.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are stressed or when you are studying late at night, since you weren't really fueling your body throughout the day, you're going to be pretty tired and you're going to be craving like sugar.
Yeah.
Which is what you've crashed from earlier, and now your body wants more of that sugar high.
Yeah.
But I think if you make some of these important changes, it's really going to influence your health and your energy levels. And I also think that you drinking more water is going to help you out to feel full faster and to feel hydrated.
Okay.
Let's see. Do you think that you can make some goals to achieve within the next maybe 2 weeks?
Yeah, like not milestones, but like I will do this X many times.
Yeah, let's make some small goals for you.
Okay, how about I'll eat more, or I'll eat like at least 1 or 2 servings of fruits and vegetables a day.
Okay.
Is that a goal?
Absolutely. You said 1 or 2 vegetables a day?
Or like, I should eat more fruits and vegetables, right? Like maybe a few servings?
Definitely. I see here from your 24-hour recall that you're eating some carrots with hummus, which is great. We said that you can also take some carrots as a snack for midday, like around 12 o'clock. So that's good.
So let me try to eat like 3 servings of fruits and vegetables a day.
Okay. 3 servings of fruits and vegetables a day is good. That's actually what's recommended.
Oh, okay, cool.
From My Plate. Are you familiar with My Plate?
Not really.
Okay. I have here this other form that shows you My Plate. It shows you the recommendations there from every category.
Oh, perfect.
Fruits, vegetables, dairy, meat. And this is a good goal to have. Do you feel like it's achievable? Do you think you have the time to do this, to make this goal happen?
I think so, especially if I like have, the snacks. And I know like what choices I have now. I'll pick those choices. Okay.
So that's your first goal then, is to implement some more vegetables into your diet.
Right. And then another one I want to improve on is drinking more water. So drinking at least like 6 to 8 glasses of water, maybe.
Okay. That's great. And do you think that's achievable as well? Do you think you have time for that?
Yeah, I just need to bring like a bottle, like a big like jug with me, and I'll probably drink it throughout the day.
That's a great idea.
That would be my like goal to finish.
I know there's actually stations all over campus here where you can go and refill your water, so that's
cool.
really easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are two great goals, and I'm pretty confident that you can
I think so.
do those. How about something else?
Okay. So I guess another thing you pretty much pointed out to me is like eating every like 3 hours. So like I'll eat a meal or a snack every 3 hours to like not feel sluggish and have energy.
Yeah. So like every 3 to 4 hours is good, and then remembering to eat something light early in the morning. I know you're not a big breakfast person, but at least having something small.
Right.
In the
I can
first
definitely
hour of
do
waking
some
up.
fruit, and that'll like go into my first bowl.
Okay, perfect. All right. So yeah, the 3 goals that you're gonna work on for the next 2 weeks will be eating more fruits and vegetables, and implementing the fruit for like early in the morning when you wake up, and then also drinking more water. You said about 6 to 8 glasses of water.
Right.
And then sticking to trying to eat every 3 to 4 hours.
Yes.
Which is going to be beneficial for your health because you're going to feel full. You're going to make healthier, choices when you are eating more frequently instead of waiting till you're starving.
I'm excited.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to meet with you again if you'd like to follow up within 2 weeks, and
so we can talk about.
we can discuss how everything went for you.
Perfect. That'd be really helpful.
Okay, Patty. Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
Daniel.
It was great meeting you.
Thank you so much.
I hope to see you in 2 weeks.
Yes, I'll see you then, and I'm really excited to make some changes.
I'm excited for you too. I'm
really helpful.
excited about your goals. I'll leave this with you.
Okay.
It's actually just a small survey if you can fill that out.
Sure, I'll turn it in the front.
I'm going to step outside and then you can hand it to the receptionist. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.